Hey guys, welcome back to another episode of our Rags to Fairies. So in the last episode, I believe that we got to the max level of promotion, I believe. I think so. Because we're Master Apothecary still, and last time we just got a raise. We didn't actually get promoted. So, in this episode, we're going to be building since we have a good sum of $16,000, and I like to switch it up some. And we got to finish our house some. So let's jump right into that and let's see what we can do. We've already got this beautiful greenery and plants everywhere, which we're still going to put more plants everywhere. That's just what it's going to be. Anyways, we got to finish up this side of the house so far. So I always do the outside first, I guess. You know, he lives kind of crazy, but he is an outside boy. So I was thinking we could do some type of bushery up here. Obviously, what we're going to need to do is put on move objects. Okay, took me forever, but oh my gosh, sorry. Okay, so if we put on move objects, we could get a bush like that. Well, obviously we'd have to make it look better, but if it's supposed to be like a tree, we would want some big type of shrubbery up here. Which, what would be best is probably a bush, right? Because then, let's be honest, then we can make it look like the top of a tree, kind of. Especially if we have it hanging over the edge. We don't want flowers, though. I think the best that we'd be able to do is if we did a bush as big as we could, like this. But obviously, I'm gonna have to... This is the hard part. That looks silly. Let me see what I can do, and I'll be right back with you guys. Because this will probably take like a bunch of... Okay guys, so I think that I may have found something. So I'm just filling this whole area up with like bushes to kind of fill in the sides. And then I got this big pea bush scaled up. Yeah, pea bush. And that took like $5,000, but I think it'll be worth it. I don't know, it might look stupid, but I think it looks really cool. It's like a unique plant. I honestly don't know how I feel about it. I thought it looked good and now I feel like it looks bad. But I don't know, we're here for the experience and it kind of looks like this huge, like cool kind of plant thing. I don't know, you guys can go ahead and let me know in the comments what you think about it. Yeah, let's be creative. Let's have fun. I mean, why not? That took a lot of money, by the way. Good news is though, you still can't see the inside of the room, but that's the purpose. Anyways, we should probably move on over to this side now that we've got kind of something going on. So this is going to be like the greenhouse area, which I might actually build the walls up and make it inside because I know that we can do like glass beautiful windows, which would be pretty cool. Also, that's not even the right thing. I want, what is this, half walls? Yeah, I want full walls. Let's see. Let's just experiment. If we don't like it, we can change it. But I think that it would be pretty cool. Okay, let's not. I don't want that top floor. It's because I need to put the walls up, not the room. Can I still have the stairs there? Yes, I can. Perfect. Okay, well, my building is going crazy here. And that was not that much money, surprisingly. So we're pretty good. We're pretty good. Okay, so now then I realize that these look similar. So I wonder if we should make this even higher. I don't know. Let's test it and let's see. A greenhouse could be super tall. So if we make that super high, then it will be higher than this. Correct. Okay, let's delete the floor there because we don't need the floor. And we're gonna need a roof somehow, but oh boy, I am horrible at roofs. Maybe we can just kind of do the same type of thing that we did over here. It will just take a lot of money, but that's okay. Anyways, we should have a new wallpaper, I think. Yeah, interestingly enough, this is a wallpaper, but now that I'm looking at it, I just don't think that that's gonna look good. So maybe let's stick with our wood here. It messed up the wood there. And then this is gonna be real expensive if we do it this way, but we could get some of the windows, which probably from greenhouse pack. Yes. And then we could get some brown ones to kind of blend in. They're like a meshy vibe. I don't know how this is gonna look. And it's gonna be a lot of money. We could do green. I'm gonna have to figure out if I'm gonna like this or not. Well, we have the long windows. I don't know why it's showing a roof there when there's no roof there. We should do the long windows. They don't have the open one for the long windows. I don't have any clue how this is gonna look. It might not look good. I'm gonna spend some time putting these windows around and then I will be right back. Okay guys, so I finished putting those windows around and I'm thinking maybe we delete this floor. It might look a little silly. With that many windows, honestly, I don't know. We're just gonna mess around and have fun. If I make that small, it makes everything small. We don't want that. We want them large. Okay, so maybe what I'll have to do, which first of all, I'm gonna have to add a platform back on this, which I don't even know how I'm gonna do that. I don't know why I'm talking in a new accent, but platforms like that are hard to build. Maybe if I delete a wall, that did not do what I wanted it to do. So I guess we're gonna have to do it the hard route of adding a platform up here. It's not really hard, but oh, and it gets a little bit tricky. Okay, there we go. It was perfect. So that's good. So maybe we will just leave it the same size because it might look silly. And then I say, well, we actually don't want to do that. We might want to add the greenery across this, but I don't know if I want to do that because we're gonna have a roof on here. Okay, that looks silly. I messed it up. Let's see if I can do a roof first. This is what's gonna be really tricky, is the roof part, because my house is weird shaped. I don't know how to do roofs. Okay, that could be like a good size. No, because then I moved it too far back. Okay, sorry guys. I gotta focus up. I gotta focus. Okay, so we resize that. Maybe we... Yeah, that looks freaking stupid. What the heck? Why can't this like place it where I want it? I wish I could place it where I want it to place. Let me take off... I'm not gonna be able to get that where I want it. Unless if I'm gonna have to have that out just a tiny bit more. But then is that still... That looks... How do y'all be placing roofs? Then that's gonna be too far back. Too far forward. Can I not do the... Why won't these corner things work? Okay. So I can bring this out. Which I kind of like that. Okay, but if we go on the Sims 3... then I will be able to see it better, even though the camera sucks worse. Maybe I can bring that down, but then it goes down too far, right? Then I can move it. Okay, why when I move it does it shows it like that? Okay, this is not centered. It literally has to be like that to be centered, which is okay. It's looking more like a witch hut than something that's fairy-like, and that might be way too high. Does that not look stupid or what? It looks too big, that's the problem. It's because it just looks too big, but I can't make it really smaller unless if I don't want it to... Whoa, I just switched the cameras. I'm sorry, guys. I can't with that. That roof looks stupid. Maybe I need to get a different one. I don't really know what I'm doing here. I wish that I could do roofs like... You know what I mean? Okay, let me try to fix this roof, and I will be right back in a second, guys. I don't want to waste your time. Okay guys, so I actually am back. I'm kind of messing with these roof pieces and I just wanted to show you guys in case if it's a success, so that way you guys can have ideas when you build. So I just put two of these half pieces together. I mean, I guess I'm kind of stupid because I could have done this, but it's okay. So if we put these down, maybe I'll bring these in. Oops, wrong thing. I did not want to grab that. We can kind of tilt these a little bit. And then, cute. Maybe we should bring them up a little bit more though, so they can have a little bit more oomph, right? And we should probably put this out more. But if you hold Alt and click on it, wait, no, it's not Alt, sorry guys. If you hold Shift and click on it, you can have it go out just one way instead of it going longer on both ways. Anyways, then we can add this roof piece over here and we can make it smaller or higher, but honestly, I'll just make it smaller, maybe? No, because then it sticks out. I'll make it right there. And then we can kind of bend it a little bit, and we could do our shift pull, and then that way it comes out more. I don't know, that looks kind of interesting. Maybe we should have it... It's hard, though, because it might look better if we did it like this. Let's put it down some more. That actually looks kind of cool, and then maybe we should drag it all the way like that. I'm just messing around, guys. See, this is how you do unique builds here. Just literally do random stuff until it looks good. I don't know. That's my advice. I'm gonna kind of try to do, I guess I did it over, right? I'm gonna try to do the similar thing that I did over here. If I hold shift and then drag it. And what I'm gonna try to do is connect these two pieces at the top here without grabbing the tree in the background. It's kind of hard to see what I'm doing, but... And then if I bring that one in, it's because this one's not bent as much. So let's bend that some more and bring that puppy up. Okay, so those should be bent like fairly equal. And so now it looks stupid, right? So no, so I'm gonna go ahead and take these, and then what I'm gonna try to do is fix this. I'm just gonna mess around until I get something cool, something that I want. Roofs are quite hard. You really just have to kind of have fun with them. So maybe I'll be back in a second again, so that way I can just see what I can do here. Alright guys, I am like completely lost with the roof situation. If you want me to be honest, I don't know. I was thinking this, but then this looks stupid. This is hard. Why is this so hard? But I was thinking if we did this, right, we could at least make the edges like look a little bit better. Also, do I need... Because I could just do this whole top part wood, right? If I did it so, like this, so that way it looked better. So it like matched in. Ooh, no, this looks really bad. No, that looks stupid. I don't know what to do because it all looks stupid. Okay, let me do this. Okay, so first of all, this will have to be put in more because otherwise that just looks dumb. Why is it so hard to do roofs on a building like this? I wanted it to be smaller, and I wish that like I could just actually move it anywhere I want, but you can't really do that with roofs. It's just not possible for some reason. I don't know why I can't use like Alt move wherever I want, and I don't know why that just went in the ground. If I could do like Alt move, I would put it like somewhere perfect, which would look so good. Maybe we can just let me move this over here. Okay guys, I'm sorry, I'm having such a hard time with the roof. I just don't understand it. Sally, can I put this somewhere where it's not gonna sell stuff? Okay, we can't put a roof on there. Okay, never mind. I was gonna say, what if we just have a flat roof, but nope. Okay, and then see, then that looks horrible. But what if we just kind of place it like that, right? It looks super bad. Why is there not a way that I can like, you'd have to have the tool mod, right? I don't have the tool mod. Maybe I need to invest in that. Let's just make this bigger like it's supposed to be and then move it back. And I'm wondering if we can cover up the edges a little bit with some leaves and stuff to make it look better. But that just looks so long. I guess we could always put it more in the back to hide it. And then the front looks more decent. It just looks kind of silly because of the windows, like if I were to put the windows up there. But I wonder if we like covered it, which you can't even really cover it that good. We could if we did it like that. And then if we brought the windows down, so the windows would be covered a lot. Let me do this. Let's see. How stupid would this look? I mean, obviously it doesn't look as good as if it were to look in live mode too, because you can clearly see the floor right there. It just kind of sucks because I didn't want all this greenery like gonna be in the way in the inside of the build, but it might be what we have to do just to make it fit in. This is actually looking so much better because it kind of covers up the silliness and the roughness of the edges. Obviously, that's very much needed. And it doesn't have to be perfect. Like, we got greenery growing everywhere, you know. This is just how we fix it. I'm just gonna put this all around and I'll be back. Sorry for yapping on about the same thing, guys. Okay, I filled it out on everything. Now if we go in live mode. Well, I thought I was supposed to get rid of that the floor part. Now I'm confused. What is going on, bro? Do I have to actually delete it? I thought that it got rid of it for you. Yeah, because now it's not really working. What is happening here? Can I not fix this? Let me... Whoa. It's flying. No, I'm just kidding, guys. Okay, let's move that back into place. Okay. It's too big. It's too abrupt. It's too... I don't know how to fix it. That's what it is. Okay, can I, like, go like this. This is going to be kind of tricky because I want to see if I can remove the flooring. Okay. This is going to be real dizzy for you guys. Real dizzy. It doesn't let me even go in there, actually. So how do you get it to where you would see through it? Maybe I need to do a different roof. Oh my gosh. I'm so sorry, guys. I'm a mess because this roof has been taking me forever. Let me try again. I might have to go with an easier route just so that way it can look good. But I will be right back, guys. You know what? I just thought, screw it. Why do we have to do everything the hard way? What if we just put a half wall around this entire thing and we do an open concept? I mean, he is a nature guy, right? He does kind of basically live outside. So why can't we just keep this whole thing open? Is it laziness? I mean, lightly. But is it also a good idea? Yes. Yeah, it is. And I don't know if we should put this around it or if we should do something else, but I don't really know what else we would put around it. There's not like nothing cool. Ooh, that's pretty. But I also don't want to like completely like surround it again. What the heck is this? Cool. Never seen that in my life. Honestly, we don't have to do that. It would just look silly without it. But I'm wondering if instead, to make it like more simple, we could do some type of little bit of indent there. So if we just move the front out, oh well, then we gotta fix that part. We can move these out a little bit to do like some type of balcony on the outside, and it might help make it stand out and make it like look better. That was kind of silly. So let's try that and let's see what happens with that. Because why not? Because why not? We can do whatever we want to do whenever we want to do, because this is a video game. Also, it makes these so wide on the corner, but honestly, I don't really care. So that didn't make a balcony because I'm stupid. So I would have to get rid of the walls. I would have to redo the walls, which is okay. Let me have a second. You know what? I should probably put all this stuff in my inventory so that way I don't accidentally like destroy it all. Probably a good idea. Let's do that. Shall we? Oh, there's our little stairs and our ladders went away, but that's okay. Okay, now let me grab this wall and it would be right here. That is going to be a pretty small balcony. We might want to make it just a little tad bit bigger. I don't even know if I'm doing this correct again. Okay, look at that. It looks like a little maze. No, I'm just kidding. Okay, so we would put... Okay, that's obviously not gonna work. Let me move these windows on here for now to get them out of the way because I'm silly. Okay, so now we have this flooring, which we can bring that out more. Okay, so it's gonna be like... There's only 2 walkways here, obviously. I gotta move all of these windows on this wall. I will be right back when I'm done with this because this is gonna be repetitive boringness. Okay, so I got it all the way around. It might look a little silly right now, but I think that we could do something with this a lot better than we could a roof. And then it also makes it a lot more creative and also like separated from the doorway. Anyway, so you can basically walk around the whole top part. I'm sorry, I'm distracted by putting these windows on. You would be able to walk around this whole balcony part. I did make this side skinnier because you just need to walk past it. I might even just only do it to where it's in the front and the back like that, because then that kind of looks better in a way. So yes, if we do it like that, that looks pretty spanky. Oh yeah, we gotta oops, not cap locks. Huh. We gotta fix the roofing right there. I think that actually looks pretty good just like that. So this balcony is pretty cool. See, I sold some of these windows on accident maybe. So if we put those windows back in. Okay, you're on my way, buddy. We'll need the door back right here. This doorway. So pretty. Okay, so we have our door not centered. So that's good. We should probably center that. I don't want 2 doors, no. And then if we put it like that, that looks just fine to me. I don't really care. That looks super pretty. That's great. We should probably make the inside tree as well. So then we have this whole area, which looks slightly silly, but I think that we could do some unique things and make it work, honestly. We're just gonna have to trust it because, and I'm also wondering if I should just actually delete this part because of the stairs. That way I can make these stairs come out more. I don't even know if they would need to, actually. They might be fine just like that. But it would still be cool if this whole part was open, but maybe I should put it back. Let's put it back some. Maybe I should put it back some, do this, and then I can do a whole, like, spandrel type thing. Whatever you want to call it. What would work best? Concrete, maybe? Or just wood? I should probably use a circular one, huh? The circular... Wait, no. Circular ones might look stupid. This might look kind of cool because it's a little bit stick. Although I actually don't even know if the sim will be able to get through right there. I might want to make that one a little bit bigger. I can delete that wall. And that actually kind of looks good because it looks cool. It's unique. And then you get that whole step right there. So they should be able to get around that. And if I have this like circular cool thingy. Yeah, English. And then let's use classic spandrel. No. Okay. Well, this thing's going crazy, bro. Now it's not. That's great. Or I could use this thicker one. It just doesn't match. Is there none that like matches this thing? Honestly, probably not because it's The Sims. Let's be honest. Nothing's gonna line up, I don't think. I mean, this one has kind of the same texture vibes, but it's more of a creamy instead of a white. I mean, I could do the cream colored one, and I wonder if there are better columns with that pack. It's the castle pack. Where stuff for the castle, it's right here. It's not like circular, but seriously, bro, you don't even have one that matches? Sims City. Okay, castle. This is the only one you have, and you don't even have one that has like green on it to match, but I still kind of like it a little bit better. Except for that, do none of these colors match? That one matches. Okay, there we go. And then that way it kind of has like a brown thing. But then like this whole garden area is just like gonna be fully open, which is super cool. The ladder's there, which is a little bit silly, but that's okay. We'll work with that. What is going on over here? This window is broken. Okay, fixed. Okay, so that's looking decently cool. I'm honestly not sure. I couldn't tell you. Couldn't tell you anything. I'm just experimenting at this point. We could use these columns. I really wish that I could just kind of put them really wherever I wanted, but can't seem to do that. Maybe we should have this come out more so that way that column looks more natural. It looks cool like that. And then we should probably put, I don't really like that column there, but we could put a column right there. You know, we got a little bit of metal on these columns. They kind of help it stick up. I wish that I could like move this over a little bit, but columns, you just can't put wherever you want, and it kind of sucks. This is looking pretty good so far though. Do we need some columns on these corners? No, because that'll look stupid. Let's put the column there, and then we can put another column. I mean, it just doesn't like, I want to put it right there. It doesn't look as good. Can I put this column right there? Okay, that's perfect. Kind of ish. Kind of perfect. Oh, we could have two columns there, and that's okay. Maybe we could get some little, this is going to be kind of hard to, and I have move objects on, so, okay, I can't put it down. Okay, well, I guess we don't need to do that. Anyways, I think this is looking pretty cool so far. Actually, it's very unique. I don't know if I would call it good. I don't know if I would call it bad, but it's definitely unique, which is pretty cool. Not gonna lie. We have these cool little things. Okay, anyways, I need to quit getting distracted. So this is what we have so far. I'll probably want to do a lot more just to make it look a lot better. It's not bad, but it's not great. There's still a lot that we could do. But so far, I think it actually looks kind of cool because it's very unique. So now we can start filling the garden in again. So let's bring our stuff back over here. So I got these pots. I like them because they are kind of like raggedy. You know what I mean? We should put the trees in here. I don't know if I need to have them like a little bit away from this wall here. Yeah, that seems fine. So all the trees we can like put in these little thingies. I think I only have like 2 more trees. Why did I have 2 fruit trees? That one is nice quality, and this one's slightly better, and it's grown. Wait, I thought this was my pineapple tree though. Cherry tree, grow fruit tree. Did I not have a pineapple tree? Oh, it's a pineapple plant. Well, I'm just gonna sell this one then because I don't really need it. And then let's put our lemon tree right there. And then we can put these right here and put our bushery in it. So we'll put blackberry. We can put all the flowers together, and then we'll put like the fruits together. I guess, I don't know, snapdragon with the flowers, the holly bush, sorry. Basil, no, daisy bush. I guess we can put these with this because it makes sense. Let's sell this flower pot because I want the broken down ones. Well, they don't really have a broken down circular one, I guess. Maybe I will. Maybe we'll get that one back. I could do those pots. Those pots can't really... Oh, right here. We can make it look kind of broken down-ish. I kind of just like that one. Well, let's put a few more flower pots in here just so that way we have some growing stuff. I guess we'll just put that right there. And then I would actually like to put some of these little flower guys in here. We just want to... decorate it, you know, as good as we can. But we can also use, if we go to all, we can use the garden pack, and we can get some extra stuff in here as well too that we can use for like gardening or whatever. Okay, so if we put that there, maybe we could put some pots on it, kind of like these like darker pots. We could also put them over around here too. I'm just gonna do a little bit of decorating. Okay, so I just added these decorations over here to make it look like, you know, we have all of our planting stuff here. The storage chest, actually that's like perfect because we could store some of our plants in there. That would be pretty cool. That's probably why they added that. We could put some of these over here, just, you know, make it look very lively in here. Let's do those plants. We could also probably do some more pots over here just to make it look like we're prepared to grow a lot of stuff. You know what I mean? We always got to be prepared with our pots. Anyways, I think that looks really cool. We don't want it too messy. And then we've got the outside here, which I'm not really sure what I would want to do with it yet. If I want to keep it plain or, well, let's get out of this greenhouse pack. Or if I want to add some benches, because we still have some cool benches from the fairy pack and some decorations. So let's take a look at those. And yeah, I know I keep calling it the fairy pack. It's technically the enchanted nature pack, but what can you say? Maybe we should do... That's pretty. I like the red. Okay, so we have a little red seat. No, it's actually kind of ugly because it just blends in too much. You could do the little white one right there. So we have a little bench up here. I'm not sure what else I want to put up here yet. So we might have to wait for the next episode to see what I would want to put there. We should probably start getting windows for down here, realistically. So we already have done, there's a chimney there, which I guess the chimney can't really go on the outside, but whatever. Yeah, I didn't even think about that, but that's okay. Let's steal these windows because I want to make sure that it's the correct window. So I want to put a window there. And I believe, okay, where am I at? Okay, I need to see it from this view so I can see where the windows are. And also I need to do it with the Enchanted Nature pack. I like these windows. They're very plain and cool. We just only need one in the bathroom because that would be a bit awkward. You know, we don't want a bunch of windows. We can do one of these ones. We should have some fun. Like, I haven't done any of these school windows either. But we can do this one to go with that one. We can do another side one over here. Actually, that might be too much. Man, I am actually terrible at windows. Let me just say that. But we are going to put the flower pots underneath all of these windows. Because we got to make it look good. Let's get another one of these windows over here. Everything just looks a lot better when you cover it with green. Cover it with green and it will look good. Okay, I'm going to change this door to the one that I used up there for the upstairs. Enchanted Nature. Yeah, I get it, buddy. Oh, I think I used a different door. Did I use this one? I kind of like this one. I know it's only like a one door thing, but it's kind of cool. We could put these little things up here, except for I'm probably going to move them up. just so that they match. And then we have the fireplace right there, so that's okay. I think that actually looks pretty good. We're gonna have to move some of those pictures around on the inside, but that's okay. We should probably, I'm just going to grab this. We need to put this under the planters. So that way it looks cute and cozy. Okay, yeah, I'm just gonna have to place it one by one, because that's how it works. Oh, and actually I'm like out of money now. So we did pretty good though. We got pretty far. At least I still have some money to do these bigger windows right here, but I don't have any more money for the small windows. Those planters must be pretty expensive. I tend to not look at the price of things. So I guess this is what we're left at because we ran out of money, but in the next episode we'll have to do a lot more building. Yeah, I'm gonna have to leave it here though, because we be broke. Look at how broke we are now, but look at that. I actually think it's coming around good. It's definitely different. It's definitely unique. But I think once I get more greenery on this side and make it feel more full, it'll match more with this, and it just like will blend in super well with the foresty. And I don't know how I feel about this because we got 3 different colors of green, but there's only so much that I can work with here. But if you guys have any ideas, let me know. We can change some things up and maybe make it look a little bit better. We'll try to do what we can with what we have. But I think that it looks pretty good. It's not too bad. And I also really like the open concept of the greenhouse here. I don't know why this window keeps breaking, but I like the open concept of it. It just feels more like a garden, like you're growing stuff, and the garden looks super cute. I like the whole balcony idea, so I don't know. If you guys don't like anything or you have any ideas, just let me know in the comments and we can try to switch some things up. But I think I'm going to leave this episode here. In the next episode, hopefully we can make more money. We're going to maybe make a wife, which can make us more money. We'll see what we can do. But I'm going to leave it here. I'll see you guys next time. Peace out.